you?
I played 3 Multi-Faker. It's kind of the supporting role of the deck. It's a good card, but the Marionetta and Meliseek are just better. So the 3 Meliseek, it gets around Titan's effect. You can just send it to the graveyard as far as Thunder Dragons go. And Meliseek's probably my favorite card in the deck. 3 Marionetta gets around Colossus because it sets directly from the deck to the field. It pops itself to special summon back a monster. It pops a Altergeist card to special summon Altergeist monster, which can trigger Multi-Faker again, or you can just bring back Meliseek and attack directly and clear something. Then I played 3 Siliquidus, and you're only supposed to play 2 of this card, but one of my teammates made a joke saying, like, it's always the card that you don't max out on that you end up seeing the most often. And I started thinking about it, because when I was playing 2, I would literally always open 2 of this card, and it was really obnoxious. So I played 3 this weekend, and there was literally one game where I opened 3 of this card. I was like, or 2 of this card, and I was like, nice. I still have 1 left in the deck. So, and I ended up winning that. But then I also played spoofing, so then I wanted to max out on my Altergeist cards as much as possible without playing more than 1 Conqueror, because you don't ever want to see more than 1 of that card in your hand, so I played 1 of it. And then I played 3 Ash. I think it was 15 monsters, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 16 monsters. That was the only hand trap, monster-wise I made. 2 Desires, 2 Secret Village, and 2 Called by the Grave. I was expecting to play more Sky Strikers, but I played 2. And I actually probably won my matches because of Spell Village, though, I'm not going to lie. The Called Bys were there because I didn't want to play more than 18 traps. There were no other monsters I wanted to play, and I didn't want to play the Spellbook engine, and Called By can just be generically good. And then Desires, if you do your searching first, it really doesn't matter. That's another reason why I played 3 Siliquidus too, because I've been punished for banishing 2 Siliquidus before, and I just don't have it out. Also, the 3 Siliquidus, like I had 2 opponents this weekend look in my graveyard as I was activating a trap, and they were debating on ashing my Multi-Faker. And because I was at Resolution, and they saw 2 Siliquiduses in the graveyard, and they said, "Oh, that's fine." And then I specialed the 3rd one from the deck, and they were like, "You play 3 of that?" So that was a really nice surprise factor. So that was 6 spells. Then I played 3 Manifestation. Personally, I think this is the best Altergeist trap card. I mean, I like Protocol, but what you can do with Manifestation is really good, just with as far as Siliquidus. If you have a Siliquidus established on board, you'll just activate Manifestation, chain Siliquidus effect, bounce the Manifestation to hand, then your monster comes back and it stays on the board, and you can just reuse it. It actually just pretty much helps you just not die ever. So I think this is great, and then you can banish it from the graveyard to add any Altergeist trap card from the graveyard to your hand. Then I played 2 Protocol. Great cards, you don't get ashed. Your stuff just can't be negated. Can't be your Manifestation can't be ghost spelled. I wouldn't play any less than 2 of this card. And then 3 Impermanence as my other hand trap, also just regular trap. 3 Strikes, very good against Sky Strikers. Very good against Thunder Dragons. And what else was it? I mean, it was good against Goki, I guess. I mean, I lost all my Goki matches this weekend. I lost round 4 to Goki's, Cody Angeloff, and then I lost my top 32 match to Goki's. So, I mean actually, I felt like if I would have seen this card against Goki, I probably would have won. And then 2 Metaverse to search out the Spell Village. I played 2 Spoofings because it's not an Altergeist card. 2 is great. I had no complaints about 2, and I probably wouldn't play 3, honestly. But I wouldn't play less than 2 ever again. The card is really good, and I wasn't playing it for the longest time because I was still doing well with it. Like, the problem with this card is if it gets ogred or ashed, like, you're just so far behind, and that's what I hate about it the most in a trap deck where 18 of my cards are traps. Like, I just don't want to be put behind more than the deck inherently puts you behind to start with. But if majority of the time, if it does stick, you will win the game. You gain so much advantage off of this because during your turn, you'll end up putting a monster back, and you'll search Marionetta, or Marionetta will set Protocol or Manifestation, and then you just go off from there. There's no stopping it. And then I played 3 one-ofs, Warning, Order, and Judgment. Funny story, I was actually playing Foolish Burial over Judgment. We won't talk about that. At the last minute, I decided to play Judgment, and I think Judgment won me 3 games this weekend by itself. So that's 40. Extra deck, yeah, that's next. The extra deck. I played 3 Hexgia. Pretty much the only card that I think, pretty much the only card you make. I made Prime Banshee quite a bit, and then I played Kadolga. Kadolga's good for the mirror match, especially if you get cherries. It gives you another link to target, and then you just take their monsters from the graveyard. Link Kariba was made quite often. I've made Clara a couple times just because I had Spell Village, so I wanted to go in this instead of Link Kariba. Phoenix and Unicorn. I didn't play Cerberus. I haven't summoned Cerberus in like 7 months, so that card just doesn't come up for me anymore. Then I played Boral Sword and Boral Load, Bomber Dragon and Trisbania, and Ningrisu. I didn't make any of these at all once, but the theory was I always play a card that can help me out in time, so that would have been Trisbania and Bomber Dragon, because it's always 3,000 damage if it runs over a monster. And then Boral Sword is typically always 6,000 damage, and Boral Load just can't be targeted by monster effects, and generically good to take stuff. And then Ningrisu, non-targeting removal, good as well, so just in case. And then I played a Fortress Dragon, just in case I had to play against any Cyber Dragons. So I play a lot of traps, so I can technically stick them on keeping a Cyber Dragon monster on board, which is usually Seeger and Infinity, like if my traps really make them go awkward, so then I can just contact and make my own Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. But didn't play any Cyber Dragons this weekend. Played 15 side deck cards. 3 Inspector Border. This card won me my Trickstar matchup by itself and one of my Thunder Dragon matchups. I was down game 2, 4,400 to his 8,000. I didn't see a monster for 6 turns. I drew Border, I summoned it, I attacked over his Candida, passed. He passed back to me 9 turns in a row. I drew a Meliseek 2 turns later, and I summoned. I put him from 8,000 to 3,000 just by attacking with Meliseek and having a Border face up. So, good card. Best hand trap all weekend was probably Skullmeister. It literally hits everything in a deck. Like it's not dead against. It's not dead against any matchup to my knowledge. It was good, and it's not once per turn either, so it's okay to draw more than one. Then I sided 1 Crow and 1 Bell. My round 2 Thunder Dragon opponent, I actually opened this game 2 and 3, and I never saw a Crow this whole weekend. I sided it in a couple times, but I never saw it. But Bell was good. I'd probably play 2 Bell moving forward. And then 2 Pankratops. I sided in a couple times. I never drew the card, so I never got to see how it worked for me. But I had it dropped on me a couple times, and it was quite obnoxious. So 2,600 attack to beat over and then tribute to pop another card it's really good. 2 Twin Twisters, I probably move up to 3. I wanted to play 3 all weekend, but I just didn't have the room, so I wanted to play the Pankratops. But this card was really good. Also going second, especially against a mirror match, you ditch your. I did play the Trickstar matchup. I Twin Twistered and I blew out his 2 back row. And I discarded Meliseek, and I summoned Marionetter, set a trap, Marionetter effect, pop, special summon, then Meliseek back, attacked directly, cleared his monster, and then Meliseek made Link Karibo and search Melty Faker, and the game was over from that. So that was better than Heavy Storm Duster in every aspect. Heavy Storm Duster is just slower. I get it's a trap, but I play 18 of them. I don't need the deck to be more slow. And then 3 Mind Crush. I Mind Crushed him evenly against the Sky Striker player. I Mind Crushed early on in the tournament, and then my top 32 match, I had to Mind Crush. I opened Spoofing and Mind Crush with a Meliseek against the Goki player. Made Link Karibo. Searched a Marionetter because my hand was Ash Multifaker. So I already had my Multifaker. Searched Marionetter, set Mind Crush, set Spoofing, passed. It was his turn. He summoned Suprex. I thought of Mind Crushing Twist Cobra, but I was like, no, on the off, I'm not losing a card like that. So then he special Twist Cobra, and I was like, that's fine. Then I spoofinged, and I put back my Marionetter, and he debated. And I was like, well, I just activated it, so I'm pretty sure he has Ash in his hand. So I searched Multifaker on the off chance that he didn't have Ash, so I could have 2 Multifakers just in case I had to discard one off of Mind Crush. And then I flipped Mind Crush, and I called Ash on him, and he discarded his Ash. Then I resolved Multifaker and special Siliquidus. However, he had Monster Reborn and the PK Trap in his hand, so He had too many extenders. I just got stuck. There was nothing I could do. Like if he had one less extender, I would have won my game 3 against him. But the reborn was good, and the PK trap to keep going was exceptionally good as well. So my run ended on top 32. My losses were 2 Gokis and actually an Altergeist mirror match round 6. So round 4, round 6, and top 32.
Very nice. Well, top 32 is still great. What kind of changes would you make with the deck?
I am probably going to play cherries in the side deck because I got rebooted game 2 against the Goki player, and I couldn't play anything else. So cherries would have kind of gave me another turn essentially. I also got red rebooted by a Thunder Dragon player in game 3, and he was only able to do 6,000 damage to me. So he left me with 4 traps to start my turn with, so he lost. But cherries just gives you an option of playing if you do get red rebooted. 3 Twin Twisters for sure in the side deck, and then I believe I might drop Inspector Border because it did win me a couple of games, but looking back on it, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it was needed. Like, it was good, but I don't know if it was needed. It's just one of those cards, like, you have to see turn 1 or it's not good, kind of like cherries. And so, I mean, I'd rather shut off somebody's main extra deck play than hope I draw an Inspector Border and then I can't activate my effects. So, other than that, though, I don't think any main deck changes. I might try the new Trap Tricks trap card. It seems good in theory, but you don't play a lot of normal trap cards, so it could help during game 2s and game 3s, like setting Mind Crush if they have evenly or something. But other than that, I don't think I have any other changes.
Gotcha. What's the next event that we'll see you at?
We'll be at Pasadena next month.
Very nice. Any idea what you're going to be playing then?
No. I think Thunder Dragons are cool. They play really smoothly, and I like their play style. But I have no idea. I've got a month to figure it out.
Whole month. All righty. Any shout-outs?
Shout out to the team, Guardian Games, Alex Bradshaw, official sponsor of us players. It's a great store here in Indiana. Come visit us. We are located in southern Indiana, closer to Greenwood. So.
Very nice. All right. Well, good luck in the next event. We will look forward to seeing another profile with you.